Hello, this is your friendly neighbor Dr. Jimmy128 and I'm going to be bringing to you a 1 versus no, I'm sorry, a 3 versus 3 that I played on ladder. And my teammates here are going to be Raven, he's going to be the light blue Zerg, to my left is Wachu, the red Terran, and of course we have Dr. Jimmy in the middle, the blue Protoss. And we are pitted against the yellow Protoss Tui, the orange Terran Ming, and Kid. His name's just Kid, the purple Terran. And this is going to be on Typhon. So apparently we know where the map Typhon Peaks came from. This is actually the main battleground for Typhon, where all the epic 3v3 battles occur, and for those 1v1s we go to the peaks. Which makes sense, because as you go up a mountain it gets smaller, right? So these are this is actually a placement match. We played this, I think the second one. We never got to finish them all. But anyways, think we'd be pitted against a low level 3v3ers, but actually Stewie is a diamond in 3v3, Ming is diamond in 3v3, and Kid is well, he is silver. However, he is in the top of his bracket, I guess. So it's gonna be interesting. We have Protoss Terran and Zerg versus Protoss Terran and Terran. Staring up my heart when I'm with you. Never mind. So it's like we have our scouting workers going on. I decided not to scout. Last game we were pitted against Zerg Protoss, I think, and at that time we needed to wall off. But since there's no start of any Zergling run-bys, we decided not to wall in and just go on with our regular gameplay. I'm not sure if I should keep the production tab out there, because it's just, there's just too much information and it takes a lot, takes up much of the screen. So it looks like Wally here is going for 2 racks, and my friend here, yeah, his name is Wally, and of course you could tell his last name is Chu. Raven is actually another friend of mine. We've been classmates since high school. His real name is Jared Nino. Yeah. So big shout outs to you guys. Hi Wally and Jared. And I know the 3v3s were fun. We haven't, you know, we're just kind of newly exposed to the 3v3 scene just for fun. I mean, StarCraft is about fun. I mean, aside from the competitive 1 versus 1s, hey, why not play 3 versus 3s, 2 versus 2s, and 4v4s? Though I am rather inexperienced in 3 versus 3s. So look, I am not exactly sure what I am doing, but I decided to go one of my regular 1v1 builds. That's to go 3 gate. And maybe expand soon once I feel safe, because looking at the expansions here, okay, this looks like a direct expansion for the Zerg, which let's see, are there any others? Oh, there are destructible rocks here. Is there a way up? No, so this is rather a safe expansion. All you have to worry about are the rocks here being destroyed. We got gold expansions on the far ends. Oh, there's just one gold expo. Looks like there's just one gold expansion. Looking at their opponents, ooh, looks like they're going heavy marines. So they're just keeping it simple. Just go straight up marines. No engineering bay though. I don't see any upgrades. Upgrades would really be very useful, especially in 3v3s, 4v4s, 2v2s, even in 1v1s. And thanks to this Overlord, I was able to suspect that Stewie may be going for Dark Templar. I think he's grabbing 4 gates and a Twilight Council. Not exactly portable on one base. Of course, me being the noob that I am, say, hey, they might be going Dark Templar. So make sure to get detection, and lo and behold, we have a Dark Shrine! So it's like we will be prepared. I am getting a forge and a robotics facility. I'll be placing up a cannon here, and good luck for me placing a cannon here. But excuse me, something in my throat. I will be placing a cannon right here. Wow. Excuse me, I'll be placing a cannon right here to catch any Dark Templars at once that might be sneaking by. And yeah, one of the things that a lot of 3v3, 2v2, 4v4 players fail to do is get detection. So one thing you always have to keep in mind is always get detection, because there is always the threat of Dark Templars, which we are about to see right now. And let's see what Gerard is doing. He's going for roaches, which seem to be his favorite unit. I have not beaten him yet in the macro game, so that only means I have a lot of room for improvement. So it's like these Dark Templars here are just gonna slip on by. They're just gonna check if there's expansion. No, they decide to go move in directly. We have this one supply depot. That is and we have the cannon now coming up in time. We do catch one Dark Templar, however, I do see that. I do suspect that the DT is in there, so I bring the observer in to wipe that out, and with that basically eliminates the threat of the Dark Templars. But these three Templars are up to no good. They may be going after my friend's units. I'm getting my upgrades now, trying to get as many observers as I can so that we can have a lot of vision of them. Looks like these Dark Templars are going to town now on these Marines. Wally pinging, hey, I need help. And I'm sorry, wow. Jared, with very nice map sense, or sense at all, or just sense. Spots the Dark Templar scans, but they do take out 3 siege tanks and a lot of ooh, and why is this thing selected? Ooh! I am not a friendly player. I actually spam clicked that during the game. And looks like we're gonna engage it. We have these 1-1 Marines. Not exactly the best force field, so I actually stacked 2 on top of each other. But we were able to win that engagement right. However, there are siege tanks here from Ming that'll begin to wail away at our units. However, do we decide to engage? No, my zealots do decide to engage, but the rest of us decide to back off. Guardian Shield, which is going to be really helpful, but not against those. I'm saying bacon. Apparently, I'm craving bacon right now. Looks like all of us now are grabbing our expansions except for our turn. Except for oh, looks like all of us have our expansions, and now our opponents are just now expanding as well. So one thing to always keep in mind is to continuously macro as well. Even though this is a 3v3, you still need your macro. So it looks like I have cannons here just for spotting any maybe potential drops, DTs, or whatever. And looking at the tech paths now, I'm getting a Twilight Council and a Robotics Bay. Gerard is getting an evolution chamber. He does have a Spire. Are there Mutalisks on the way? None yet. Let's clear that up. We have a Baneling's Nest also from Gerard, so very smart play. He did see that our opponents were going, or the Terrans were going for Mass Marine, so perfect choice right there. And looks like we have a Banshee now coming out for Wally. Pretty nice wall off right there. Good work, Wally. And we are just macroing up like bosses. Our expansions are way ahead of our opponents. Purple has not grabbed an expansion yet, so this will play a huge role in the long game. It's like the expansions were for Stewie and Ming are now up. Well, Wally hasn't exactly saturated his expansion. Let's look at the resource tab. Looks like I am ahead with 44 harvesters. Jared is now catching up. That's 43. So me and Jared are way ahead there in the economy. And looks like we're just macroing up right now. Adding more gateways. I am now getting thermal lance with my for my colossi. I think it's gonna be a macro stage. Now look at the army size tab. I have the highest army size with of 170 over 124. Next is our purple Terran. No, it's the yellow Protoss. Followed by the purple Terran and Jared. Oh no, actually, I shouldn't leave out Ming, who's at 94 supply. So pretty even matchup so far. None of us really wanting to push out, we're just trying to macro up. And I do have observers positioned across the map just to check out what is going on. We have a Banshee chilling. I do spot the army right here, and I ping like hell. Hey guys, there is an army there, and where is this Colossus going? Looks like he wants to suicide. Good thing I bring him back right away. I think there's going to be a huge battle here. Let's slow this down. It's not yet. The battle has not yet engaged. However, the siege tanks are coming up. The colossi, the roaches, the stalkers all coming in. This massive marine army knocking out our front door along with siege tanks and stalkers. And we have some DTs in there. But looks like Jared has some buildings buried right there, so it's gonna be surprise later on. But I do decide to engage and get the tanks before they siege up. Here we go. Here comes the big attack. The Terran now scanning the high ground for vision, and here comes the Bailings of Gerard. Though they're getting most of the bio, I mean most of the mech. However, my Colossus will take care of the bio, no problem. We have the siege tanks waiting. We have Banshees. We have Zealots trying to get out. However, the unit composition just melted to these Colossi. We have 11 kills for this, 6 kills for this Colossi, 12 kills. And it looks like our opponents are hightailing it out of there. Looks like we have this one siege tank trying to buy as much time as possible, but this Banshee wants a lot of action. But it didn't get any kills though. So it's like we are going for a counter attack. Looks like our opponents have not macroed up. They only have a handful of Marines to defend. And looks like here we go. I am deciding to attack the high ground. But no, I back up and decide to engage the Marines. First we was trying to slow down the retreat for the Marines and Marauders as much as possible. We have now siege tanks coming in for Wally. And looks like we're owning, man. I say go, we got this game, we got this. And the siege tanks now sieging up. However, nice micro there from the stalkers moving in to the siege tanks to prevent them from shooting. But more reinforcing stalkers from me. And I am actually on 2-2. Let's check out the upgrades. I have 2-2. Wally doesn't have any upgrades. Where are Jared's units? Here they come. They're at 1-1. And it's like a kid now lifting off his barracks. Retreat! But we're attacked. So we are now going for the mineral line, trying to destroy every single harvester. And this looks very bad for the other players. Ming is just there's not much mining going on. Stewie is about mined out. He has an oversaturated expansion. I'm telling the Banshee to get the siege tank. And looks like we have stalkers here. And Raven, the Banshee goes down. I'm sorry, Wally. Looks like this is going to be enough. The 3 Colossi are going to town. They are basically untouched. 22 kills on this one. 24 kills. Both of them are executors. Ming leaves the game. Stewie leaves the game. We're just waiting for one more. Kid is not yet leaving the game, so we are. There you go. Kid has left the game. That is basically it. 3v3 action right there. Huge battle, huge war. That was actually fun. I may decide to do more 3v3s as time goes on. Raven grabbing a third. Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I had a lot of fun playing with these guys. So yeah, this has been your friendly neighborhood Dr. Jimmy signing off. Goodbye. GG. Tuloy. Minsan naman eh.